The Powerball jackpot. It's all anyone can talk about.
She's inquisitive.
What led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, Senate Democrats are using a rare century-old law to demand answers surrounding the Jeffrey Epstein files. Plus, a political showdown in Lansing is leaving Michigan prisons dangerously understaffed. And the city of Marquette is advocating for Amtrak services to come to the Upper Peninsula. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Kelly, all this haze is kind of getting me a little upset, but at least we have nice temperatures out there.
Yeah, Kevin, there's always a positive. We are dealing with those air quality issues, the hazy skies, but things are nice and dry, and we still have some sunshine peeking in there, and we will get some improvements in that slowly but surely. People are still out enjoying the farmers market on our downtown Marquette 19 News Sky Cam, and overall we have fairly nice conditions. A little cloudy for us in Marquette, but down to Iron Mountain, out to Ironwood, we have sunny skies and temperatures into the mid 70s. So we're looking good, but of course you can't see those air quality issues on all these maps. So for tonight, we'll still have those issues. We'll wake up to some sunny skies and some cooler temperatures. I'll have more details on the rest of the weekend into the weekend coming up in just a few minutes.
Sounds good, Kelly. Thank you very much. Senate Democrats will try to force the Department of Justice to hand over files on disgraced financier and convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp shares the Democrats are using a little-known law to get those files.
On Capitol Hill, the push for more transparency on the Jeffrey Epstein files continues.
In invoking a century-old and little-known law known as the Rule of Five to compel the Department of Justice to release the full and complete Epstein files.
We're told this arcane law gives members the ability to wield influence over executive branch agencies. It also gives minority members on oversight committees the ability to request information without the help of the committee chairman.
Our request covers all documents, files, evidence, and other materials in possession of the DOJ, the FBI, related to the case of United States versus Jeffrey Epstein. While protecting the victims' identities can and must be of top importance, the public has a right to know who enabled, knew of, or participated in one of the most heinous sex trafficking operations in history.
Senator Gary Peters, the ranking member of the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee, says it's a unique statutory authority that is only granted to that committee.
It should be pretty easy to turn over documents that are sitting on the Attorney General's desk. It's certainly disappointing that we have to take this action to hold President Trump to his word, but we believe that providing this transparency is what is best for the American people.
Democrats are using this maneuver to capitalize on GOP infighting over the Epstein files. The issue has divided the president's base, with many in his party wanting more transparency and the president calling it a hoax.
It's still unclear if this law will be able to get the documents that are under seal by the courts. When asked to clarify about that, Senator Schumer said it will be part of the litigation. In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
A legal fight over 9 stalled bills in Lansing is more than just a political drama. It's having real consequences for Michigan corrections officers. One of the bills would create pension access for prison staff, but it's been tied up in court for months. In the meantime, the corrections union says their situation has only gotten worse. The most recent academy in the UP only graduated 18 officers, while hundreds of openings exist across the 6 UP facilities.
Well, 18 to be divided by 6, you're not even putting a drop in the bucket. So that's frustration, because now these academies only run quarterly. So that means this quarter, again, we're going to incur a net loss of officers.
We'll have more from officers tonight at 11:10 Central. Could Amtrak be coming to the Upper Peninsula? On Monday night's Marquette City Commission meeting, officials discussed the possibility of working with Amtrak to extend its passenger rail service into the region. The idea would connect Marquette to Lower Michigan and other Midwest states, improving access for tourists and easing pressure on crowded highways. City Manager Karen Kovacs says support for the idea is growing.
There seems to be a lot of support from our partners, such as Travel Marquette, such as InvestUP and LSCP, and even the county had been approached to sign some sort of resolution as well. So it's there, it's just whether the infrastructure investment will come next.
No official plan has been confirmed yet, but city leaders say they're ready to advocate for the project. Talk of potential changes to a Triangle Boulevard in Escanaba has inspired locals to make their voices heard. Residents living where Lakeshore Drive intersects with 9th and 10th Streets say they were told the city plans to pave the boulevard. However, the city manager says no definite plans have yet been made. Residents say the current design provides a green space for the community and makes traffic safer coming in and out of the park.
When people enter Escanaba from the highway, and they drive through here, it slows them down. It's old East Historic Escanaba. We don't want to lose this.
We're still evaluating accident numbers, conversation with MDOT, and just the overall cost of the change too.
Our Escanaba reporter Lily Simmons will have more on what residents and the city have to say at 11:10 Central. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, we're live at the Wednesday night farmers market in downtown Marquette. We'll highlight another vendor. And 63 small businesses in Michigan are getting more support from the state, including 6 here in the UP. We'll have the details when we come back.
Summer doesn't begin until the house guests move in.
I am the greatest big brother player this world has yet to see.
And I don't lose. I'm ready to shake this house up.
I'm gonna be the most fierce competitor out there.
I can be a villain if I need to.
I'm ready for this summer of twists and turns. I can't wait to see what's in store for us.
I think I'm a bit manipulative. We'll see how that works for me.
When you don't know what to expect the unexpected.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be on Big Brother! What the? I almost said it, but I didn't.
Big Brother, new CBS tonight and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Looking for a car that won't fall apart on the way home? Bam! Come to John's Auto where cars are clean, run great, and don't smell like french fries. Does your car need a tune-up? Bam! Service department. Do you want your car to sparkle? Bam! Detailing department. Need a quieter sister? Bam! Wait. For the best pre-owned cars, the best service, and the best detailing, come to John's Auto Marquette.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Realistic.
I will maybe have a tendency to
spend too much and won't be able to pay your rent.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
The devil is always in the details. Forensic Factor.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's big summer chair sale. We have hundreds of chairs to choose from in decorator fabrics or leather, high-back chairs like these, and swivel gliding chairs in leather or fabric, and extra wide chairs so your best friend can sit beside you, and small swivel barrel chairs that will fit in small places, leather stress-free chairs with adjustable headrest and the recline for added comfort, and a matching ottoman all at one low price. We have hundreds of chairs. Shop Shunk's big summer chair sale. Shop Shunk's at Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
Welcome back. Before we get into our local weather, I'm sure you've been hearing about this 8.8 magnitude earthquake all the way out into Russia. This is all aftershock reports, but this initial 8.8 earthquake that stretched 13 miles deep into the ocean is the strongest earthquake since 1965. So as you've guessed it, things have been quite active in terms of tsunami activity, increased wave height, tsunami watches, warnings, and advisories, especially Hawaii essentially being right in that path of it through the Pacific Ocean. There have been a few aftershocks there too. They had their tsunami warnings. Things definitely are starting to calm down, but if you have any family that has been in Hawaii or were planning on to go soon, I'm sure they know, but people are going to continue to talk about it and research it because it was a pretty major event. So that is all the way out into the Pacific. And if you were planning on traveling there soon or no family out there, just make sure they know. But people are taking their own families out right now to the farmers market. Of course, it is hazy out there with that sunshine, 70 degrees. It's fairly comfortable, maybe a bit chilly for some people's wishes during the summer as we're close to the upper 60s. Winds from the north at about 13 miles per hour. So dew points really comfortable too, high pressure and control. But that north wind is essentially pulling that wildfire smoke into the area. But it's also pushing away any unsettled weather down to the south of us, all that rain happening down towards Wisconsin, even most of that cloud cover too. So locally, things look picture perfect here in terms of staying dry, but of course you can't see the air quality issues on that particular map. First warning weather futurecast looking good too for the rest of the night. You get your day started tomorrow, things looking the same. Really, there is not a major rain system in the forecast, maybe some light drops just ahead of the weekend, but not really tracking any major system over the next 48 hours into the weekend too. Tomorrow may not be the best fishing day in terms of that rating of a 1 out of 4 star for your Blaze Bait and Tackle fishing outlook, but still, if you want to get out and try to enjoy your best times are between 5 and 7 in the morning and then between 5:30 and 7:30 at night. So a little bit more about the air quality. There is going to be an air quality warning in effect across the entire Upper Peninsula until midnight on Friday. So this is going to be a lingering issue. It is probably the worst we've seen the air quality in about a week or so. It's definitely up there, and we still have all these active wildfires into the Canadian provinces. We're sitting at 175. This is a pretty major increase compared to what we've been seeing last week. A lot of the dense smoke cover across the United States is actually across the Upper Peninsula. So there will be some improvement of it. Still tomorrow going to be into that unhealthy range. Definitely the worst of it right now and through the rest of tonight. So remember to close those windows, have the air conditioning recirculate instead of pulling from outside. And we'll slowly get some warmer temperatures back to the first weekend in August. Brings lots of sunshine and temperatures in the 80s.
Kelly, thank you very much. It's certainly better weather than last week for the Wednesday night farmers market in Marquette. Our own John Truitt is standing by in our own front yard. John, how's it going out there today?
Hi, Kevin. We are here on Washington Street for the Wednesday night farmers market. The weather is beautiful. It's really nice. Can't really see a lot of the smoke, but it's pretty pleasant out here. We're here at Rock River Farm flower shop here, and joining me now is Rowan Bunce of Rock River Farms. Rowan, tell me about your farm. Tell me what do you guys raise?
Sure. So we are primarily a flower farm. We also grow some veggies, but we are out in Chatham, Michigan, so about halfway between Munising and Marquette. This is our 18th year of growing flowers. We've got about 5 acres of flowers total, and we do the Wednesday night and Saturday morning farmers markets out here in Marquette. We also offer bouquet classes. We have a big U-pick field so people can come out and pick their own bouquets, and that is open 24/7 anytime you want to come out and pick. And yeah, we have a lot of fun with it. It's a pretty beautiful job.
Our flowers, they seem more fragile than other crops. Are they hard to grow?
You know, some of them are hard to grow. We start a lot of this stuff right around Christmas time, and then we grow them up in greenhouses, so they're kind of hardened off by the time we put them outside. And this time of year, our fields are full of flowers.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Well, if you're in the market for some flowers, head on down to the Wednesday night farmers market and check out Rock River Farm. That'll do it for me on Washington Street. Back to you, Kevin, in the studio.
All right, John, thank you very much. Coming up next on Insights, we're talking with NMU about their newest program focused on filling a big need in northern Michigan. That conversation's in 2 minutes.
Optimize your home with Maytag and Whirlpool appliances from Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Maytag and Whirlpool offer best-in-class warranties on durable, state-of-the-art appliances, perfect for your laundry room or kitchen. Available in stock or online, plus free delivery and 0% financing.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar.
Is that our luggage rack?
Fix that thing. Gorilla Tape.
Of course.
Double thick adhesive for a hold that lasts. For the toughest jobs on planet Earth. And for a clear fix, try Crystal Clear Gorilla Tape.
What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable raccoon? Attack.
Bark!
Attack! It's not easy taking out the trash. That's why you need strength that's anything but ordinary.
Head to Menards and get everything you need, plus an 11% rebate. Deck out your dorm room with deals on convenient and stylish essentials. Add warmth and comfort underfoot with a bound accent rug. This organizer is the perfect solution for simple yet stylish storage. Whether for work or play, this gaming desk has what you need to organize all your tech gear. Hurry in while supplies last and get an 11% rebate on everything.
Save big money at Menards.
Pure Outdoor is the first program dedicated to increasingly popular outdoor and eco sports. Journey to the world's most exotic, breathtaking locations. Pure Outdoor.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Northern Michigan University is aiming to meet a big need with its newest program. Here with the details is Dr. Heather Isaacson. Dr. Isaacson, thank you so much for coming in.
Hi, you're welcome.
Just tell us all about this new program.
Sure. So we're starting a Master's of Science in Speech-Language Pathology program, and it's unique. And what sets our program apart is its focus on student-centered, hands-on learning. From day one, students apply what they're learning in the classroom directly to real clinical cases. Our curriculum is grounded in the latest research and evidence-based practice with coursework that builds strong skills in diagnostics and treatment planning. And we emphasize interprofessional collaboration and academic rigor. So our graduates are well prepared for the demands of the clinical placements. And one of our students, I'm excited to say this, she told me that she's not only excited to see clients, but to also understand the why behind what she's doing. And that's really what we're aiming to build with this program, is understanding why we provide services to those with communication disorders.
Sure. What can you tell us about the need for more people in this field?
So there's a nationwide shortage of speech-language pathologists, and that's evident in areas like Upper Michigan. And many families are facing long wait lists, and they have to travel many hours to receive services. And we see it every day where children with communication disorders are waiting for services, they're on a wait list, or an adult who's recovering from a stroke or a traumatic brain injury, they're also waiting for services, and this gap can create real consequences for the individuals and their families. And so our program is designed to address that need. We're preparing clinicians who are not only highly skilled, but also deeply passionate about providing access and quality care to those individuals who need it the most.
Sure, and for the clinical experience for the students, what can you tell us about that? What kind of experiences are they going to get?
Sure, great question. So students they begin with their hands-on experience in our speech, language, and hearing clinic right on Northern Michigan's campus. They then move into clinical placements across the Upper Peninsula, in schools where they focus on pediatric communication needs, or hospitals or rehab centers where they're working with those individuals recovering from a stroke or traumatic brain injury, and then also in private practice where they might see a variety of clients and learn about the business of the practice. And we've built strong partnerships with clinicians across the Upper Peninsula, and they're excited to mentor the future generation of speech-language pathologists. So these placements provide the students with a broad range of experiences, and by the time they've graduated, they have seen real clients, real cases in a real life setting, and they're ready to make an immediate impact.
For sure. So when is the first cohort supposed to begin?
Sure. Our first cohort begins summer of 2026, so next summer, and we're currently accepting applications for that first cohort. And that's through CIDCAS, which is the Centralized Application System for Speech-Language Pathology Program. So for more details, interested students can go to our website to gain more information about application deadlines, requirements, and then just what to expect from our program.
All right, excellent. Anything else you think students should know?
Yes, we have worked hard to build this program, and we are incredibly excited to accept our first cohort of students. And it's just an opportunity to train speech-language pathologists who are not only clinically competent, but truly excited to make a difference in people's lives.
Fantastic. Dr. Isaacson, thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah,
really
thank you for having me. Thank you.
For sure. And tomorrow on Insights, we'll learn about this year's UP City Fest, a family-friendly event happening this weekend at Marquette's Lower Harbor Park. And still to come on your 19 News, Creature Feature returns. Northern Scales Reptiles has a big lizard to show us today. We'll be right back in just a couple minutes.
We can start whenever you're ready.
Ready?
Yeah. No, stop! Wrong pedal, wrong other pedal. Oh, he's in a wheelchair.
What do you want?
Not stop the car. That's a kid. Kid.
Did I pass?
Now serving CBS, October 13th.
Are you looking for a trustworthy publishing company to publish your book?
Covenant Books is an author-friendly publisher who shares your passion and beliefs. Call us today and we'll send you a free author packet to help get you started. We provide a full range of publishing services.
Covenant sells your book and ebook online and in bookstores everywhere. Our authors love us. Just look.
Be like these authors and get your book published today.
To get your free writer's guide, call now.
1-800-215-6164.
I thought it was just a rash, but it had a bullseye ring around it. My doctor said it was a tick bite. Luckily, we caught it early.
Ticks found in tall grass around your home can spread Lyme disease and other illnesses, which can lead to chronic health issues. The CDC estimates nearly 500,000 people across the country are diagnosed with Lyme disease each year.
I didn't understand why my brother was having so many asthma flare-ups. Sometimes he couldn't breathe. Turns out a roach problem at home was triggering it.
Allergens left behind by dust mites, roaches, and rodents are a major driver of asthma attacks, especially in children.
When I had a fever, body aches, and fatigue, I never thought it would have been West Nile virus. All it took was a mosquito bite while gardening.
Mosquitoes spread West Nile virus and many other diseases, and they can breed in standing water around your home. Protect your family from pests. Get the facts at pestworld.org.
Welcome back, everyone. Please welcome the return of Easton Zivnoska, Northern
you.
Scales Reptiles. Easton, good to see you again.
Thanks, good to see
Who
you
do we
too.
have today? This is one of the biggest lizards I've ever seen.
Yeah, so this is Morpheus. He is a black and white Argentinian tegu. He's actually one of my newest additions. He makes 17 out of my collection right now. So
17, is including snakes, including lizards?
And tarantulas.
And
Yep.
tarantulas. Oh, goodness. You probably have quite the busy living room, Easton, I'm sure. Tell us about how he came into your care, actually. We were just talking about that.
Yeah, so actually he is a Uper. He was born and raised up in the UP here. He was a rescue from base area, so some people might recognize him. The owners couldn't quite take care of him anymore, and they did the responsible thing, giving him up to us. And now he is in our care, and we were trying to make sure that he has the best care possible.
Yeah. Excellent. And like I said, this is a massive lizard, and he is struggling to get away from you.
Yeah,
right now.
these guys are like big dogs. They don't like being held. I mean, some of them do, but this guy's like, I want to roam. I want to find little things to knock over, something to chew on. He's really friendly though, and he seems like he's calming down now. I might be jinxing it, but he's like, okay, this is pretty comfortable.
Excellent. And you mentioned that he's kind of like a dog. There are other similarities you were telling me about earlier as well. Tell us about those.
Yeah, so these guys are going to get around 6 feet long, and they're going to get as wide as probably a golden retriever. That might be overestimating a little bit.
Wow.
They got a large diet. They will eat like different kinds of meat, like chicken, turkey, salmon. They're omnivorous though, so they also eat veggies like collard greens, dandelion greens, raspberries. You love raspberries, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, but these guys, I've seen people take them for walks before. Some people play fetch with them. I haven't got him to do that yet. He just roams however he wants.
I'd never think a lizard would know how to play fetch, but apparently it's possible.
Apparently, yeah.
All right. So tell us, Easton, you weren't here last week. What were you up to last week?
I was downstate in Detroit. I was actually looking at some reptile places for some just browsing.
Gotcha.
Didn't come back with anything, unfortunately, just some dirt for my guys. I went down to Pruce's Pets, which is a really great pet store that we really like. Me and Chris at Northern Skills Reptiles really love them. I also went to the Toledo Zoo, my favorite zoo, and actually where I used to grow up. I grew up in Monroe, so a little far away, and I also checked out Reptarium and Legacy. Those guys, if you love reptiles or love sharks, that is a great place to go. It is really cool there.
Excellent. And as far as this reptile goes, you were also telling me earlier, it's really important to know your reptile before you get him.
Yep. So this guy starts 6 inches, maybe even smaller. He can fit in a 20-gallon tank for a month.
Okay.
Then he gets bigger, and he gets bigger, and his diet goes from eating small crickets all the way up to eating, God, I think he just got done eating, he ate a whole salmon in a day on his own. He was munching down, not a whole salmon, but I think it was a fourth of it that I chopped up for him. He ate a whole thing of raspberries, a bunch of collard greens, dandelion greens. These guys are no joke for food bill, and on top of that, he's only 5 years old right now, and he's already 4 feet long. He's gonna get 6 feet long, and he's gonna weigh probably around 30 to 40 pounds full grown. He's need a 1,000-gallon tank. That's all a lot of stuff that people don't know before getting them. So kind of like an iguana, honestly.
Sure. Does he ever get free reign around the house?
He does get free reign. Actually, he will be spending time at the shop, so if anyone wants to come visit him, he'll be there for feedings every day. But he roams around. I let him walk around until he gets stuck in something, then I gotta block it off, and he'll find another place to get stuck or something to knock over.
Excellent. One of the coolest lizards I've ever seen, Easton.
Yeah,
thank you so much for coming in and showing them off. Appreciate seeing you again as well.
See you too.
All right, Easton, thank you again, and we'll be right back with a final look at weather.
Do you wonder if playing the same Michigan lottery numbers over and over again improves your odds to win? That's actually a myth. You see, every set of numbers always has the same chance of winning because every drawing is random. Previous results have no effect on future drawings. So know the facts. If it stops being a game, call the helpline or visit our website. Knowing your limits is always the best bet.
It's the highlight of the summer, the Marquette County Fair. Livestock, classic cars and tractors, live music and performances, art, games, and of course, the food. With new additions this year, the fair has something fun for everyone. The 2025 Marquette County Fair, August 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Marquette County Fairgrounds. It's fun for all ages.
The all-new CBS Evening News. Not like anything else on TV.
Can your business survive this?
If you build back exactly the same way, expect the exact same result.
If this is the end of my American dream, I'm going to go down swinging.
She's fair.
Untrue, Your Honor.
What, you're going to have your turn.
She's inquisitive.
What in the world led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
She's very frank.
You should never start anything you're not prepared to finish.
Compassionate.
I see a family that still loves each other, and I'm glad to see it.
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. The UP is a great place, but sometimes the weather changes quickly. You'll always be ready with the WZMQ 19 mobile app. Available free right now from the App Store. Your local weather power tool from WZMQ 19.
Welcome back. A final look at your forecast. People, of course, are outside enjoying the farmers market on our downtown Marquette. 19 News Skycam, and temperatures will continue to be mild tonight. The normal low is 55, and we will stay into the lower 70s and the upper 60s in the overnight. But we are in for a little bit of some cooler temperatures for tomorrow, but then we will slowly get those warmer conditions back for the weekend, the first weekend of August. Lots of sunshine with some advancing cloud cover to enter next week.
Kelly, thanks again. And finally tonight, a UP native has installed a new line of sculptures in the Quincy Copper Mine. With thousands of people touring the mine over the years, some aspects were difficult to understand when it came to visualizing some of the hard work that took place at the site. Today, artist Casey Koski of Baraga County unveiled her life-size installations for the second year in a row, helping illustrate more human nature into the historic remains.
I was just really thrilled to be chosen for the work, and so to come back or to be invited to return for a second year to continue this project is just a really wonderful opportunity, and I think that it's the beginning of a possibly ongoing partnership.
We'll have more details about the sculptures coming up tonight at 11:10 Central. And that's all we have for right now, everyone. We'll see you later tonight.